What's up, everybody? You guys already know who it is. It's a weeaboo. Not the weeaboo, not weeaboo, whatever. Just a weeaboo. You know what I'm saying? And today, guys, I'm so happy. I'm so happy because we got Jojolion Chapter 53 out today. And my god, was this a chapter. Holy fuck, was this a chapter. So let's talk about that shit. So the chapter starts out with Josuke talking to Hato about her boyfriend with huge quotes that she brought home that was actually Damo, and he's asking her if he has permission to kill him, right? Because Josuke just gets shit done. He's great. And Hato is just confused for a little bit, but Josuke knows Damo is there for him. But the majority of this chapter is spent wrapping up this whole backstory with Josefumi and Kira. That was the meat of all this. That's what made this chapter great, and that's what I'm going to be talking about for the majority of this video. So before this, Josefumi had just fed Kira part of the Rokakaka so that he could heal his wounds, and they do start healing up, but the equivalent exchange doesn't occur on Kira. So when Josefumi goes to check if he's alright, if he's alive and everything, his ear and his hand start crumbling up, the things that touched Kira. And he's freaking out a little bit, but, he still stays calm because he's a fucking Jojo. And he's just happy to know that Kira's feeling a bit better. Well, maybe not feeling better, but at least getting healed. But right around the corner, we got the Aphex twins, we got Yagiyama, and they're still looking for him. And the Aphex twins happen upon them, and one of the most brutal beatdowns ever happens. Oh my gosh. The aura fucking curb stomping, the impaling on the head with a tree branch, throwing them off the cliff. God, Josefumi is crazy. He's fucking crazy. And this was all happening while Josefumi was crumbling away, his ear and his hand and everything, so he wasn't in his best condition. But he was destroying them. So they're pretty much dealt with, that's over. So then Josefumi goes and he feeds Kira another Rokakaka because he finds out that Kira shielded him from the explosion. He's got all this shrapnel in the back of his head, and he's just absolutely touched. So as he's feeding Kira the Rokakaka, he's determined that this is his life's final act, pretty much. This is how he's going to achieve happiness for himself, where he gives his life to help out the son of Holly, the woman that saved his life. Because in his mind, at that point, he had been dead since he, drowned at the beach all those years ago. So he thought this was how he was going to repay Holly. And he gives him the fruit. He touches him, so the equivalent exchange will occur on him. And this is when shit starts to get even crazier. Because apparently that Killer Queen explosion that occurred, the sheer heart attack, caused an earthquake. And that earthquake was breaking apart the ground that they were at, right by the wall eyes. And Yagiyama, gets out of there along with the Aphex twins, and Josefumi and Kira, that's how they get buried. They get buried during the earthquake right by the wall eyes, and oh my god, it shows the little panel of them underground just laying there. Holy shit, man. I don't have much else to say but just to freak out. God, this whole chapter, man, start to finish, I mean, even the whole flashback, all of that stuff, this has been so goddamn good. Which is especially good for me, seeing as how I only caught up a few months ago, right? And one of the worst things about catching up with a series, especially a monthly series, is now you have to wait. You're not used to waiting. But this has been so worth waiting for. Just the quality of the art, the quality of the storytelling, everything is just so on point in this, and I just can't get over it. But right now, I'd like to address one thing that I've seen, like maybe on some Reddit posts or whatever about past chapters. People were thinking like this is when we're gonna see how Josuke in part 4 got saved by the dude with the pompadour. And I don't think that's gonna happen, you know. They're Josefumi and Kira, they're done, and now Josuke Gappy or whatever, part 8 Josuke, that's when he came about. So we've got that. So flashback is over, and now we're returning to the Damo fight, and it's been a hell of a ride, and it's just going to get better, because as we all know, Jojo's parts shine towards the end. That's always been one of the draws of the series, is just how well Hirohiko Araki can write an ending. And we're not even there yet, though. I'd say we're just past the halfway mark. Maybe we passed it a few chapters ago. But we're definitely in the final stretch. And goddamn, the quality has just become better and better. You know, it's gone from great, because I truly think that Jojolion has the potential to be the best JoJo part. So it was already great from the start. But now, at least like right now, it's fucking amazing. I can't be more hyped for next month and what's to come in the passing months. This is just too much for me right now. So yeah, guys, please let me know what you thought of this chapter in the comments below. I always love talking about JoJo's. It's definitely my favorite series. You can bring up fucking anything, and I like talking about it, but right now I just want to talk about this chapter, because this is blowing me away. If you enjoyed the chapter or this video, drop that like. If you want updates on my other videos, consider subscribing. And I've never asked for this before, but if you would, please share this video with other friends of yours, other JoJo fans and whatnot, because personally, I've just noticed that there's not a huge community for JoJo's on YouTube at the moment. You know, there's people here or there, but it's not too big. And one of the things that I wanted to do with this channel was to get a more JoJo-oriented community together on YouTube. And if I could start that for my favorite series, I think that'd be the greatest thing, guys. So share the video, like it, please comment, and I'll see you guys later, man. Have a wonderful day and enjoy this chapter.